G'day everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name's Levi. I'm a prospector and adventurer of gold here in Tasmania. In my last few videos, I went to a river that was fairly new to me and I got some really good gold. I've been there since the last video and everything seems to have dried up a bit. And I didn't have a very successful trip at all. I only got a small amount of gold. So I'm going to leave that river for now. I promised myself this summer that I'd try new areas and that's what I'm doing today. So I've got two creeks in mind today which I'd like to prospect, and I'm going to take the detector and I'm also going to jump in the wetsuit and snipe wherever I can find some bedrock. So it should be a good adventure. Stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Okay, so we've got a good amount of water. It's nice and clear too, so now we've just got to find the bedrock. Got the gold monster and crake. Got to walk about 2 kilometers today, so that if I do 2Ks I will have covered the ground that I need to cover. If we don't have much luck with that, we'll head on over to the other creek I've got in mind and see if we can do any good there. The geology and the rocks here are a lot different to the last river I was in, where you've seen those nuggets on those last few videos. So that river, I will go back there. It's just that all the good spots and the easy spots to work, I think I've done the bulk of them. And if I'm going to go back there, I'll need to head in via another access point so I don't have to walk so far. There's other parts of the river, but they're a lot further downstream. So far we've got a lot of gravel, not really any bedrock. I'll probably give the monster a go just in case. You never know, it might be in the gravel wash, but most of the time it's not. Okay, I've just come across some bedrock just in here. It's on the outer bend, but I won't get in snipe just yet. I'll run the monster over it and see how we go. Won't hold my breath, that's for sure. It's pretty flat looking bedrock. There's a few little pockets in there that they may actually be worth sniping. Should probably get in. Down the tree. Okay, so no go. I might snipe a couple of the little boil holes on top when I get back down, but from what I've researched online, the gold's further upstream on this river, so we'll keep pushing on because we've got a bit of a walk to do. Starting to warm up a bit, almost ready for a dip. I've got a signal just here, solid gold signal. It's very loud and it's just in the loose gravel, so I'm thinking rubbish, but we better check it just in case. And it's occurred to me that yet again I've forgotten something. Forgotten my plastic scoop, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. like a tiny piece of like the outer shell of a bullet or something like that. Not very exciting. Starting to get into higher country now. It's getting a little bit more spectacular to look at. There's some bedrock I'm standing on here that runs in from that one. You all know about moss. Moss captures the gold too. Sorry about the sound, but I've found some nice bedrock running through, parallel through the creek, but it appears like someone else has beaten me to it. You can see here they've scratched that out. I reckon they were detecting that a lot of this has been cleaned up. What I'll do is I'll have a bit of a snipe and see if we can find just anything that might be left over. But yeah, I'd say there's gold in this river. Better not forget my earplugs. I don't want any more ear infections. Oh, push it in there. That's different. From a bystander's perspective, sniping sure does look funny. I could be mistaken for a giant toad. So here you can see me, I'm removing some of the rocks off the bedrock. And this is in hope that maybe some of the crevices underneath haven't been cleaned or prospected by other prospectors in the past. Okay, so I think I've found my first piece of gold for the day, but it's really hard to tell if it is because I'm only working in real shallow water. My eyes won't even focus, so I'm just so close to it being underwater. Left my good stuff a bottle at home. Emergency snuffer. How sad does that one look? Most of the bedrock in this spot. I moved some of the gravels down in here. I've got those two little pieces, but I can't really find anything else. So it's a shame someone beat me to it. There was some nice spots across there that would have been good. That's the game anyway. We'll keep moving upstream. I'm try our luck up there. Hopefully they haven't done anything. Okay, this will get more exciting. I've pulled up at this beautiful spot here. It's bedrock, nice deep bedrock for like plenty of water anyway. And I've just scratched down in under this low pressure point here. I found a nice little piece, so I'll suck it up and give you a look at it. How'd it go? Okay, So these crevices are a lot harder packed, the rocks are so tight. It's taken me like 10 minutes just to clean out this little spot here. But I found a couple of little pieces of gold in there I think, so just give you a look. Some of these pieces of gold look like they'd come straight from the quartz rock itself. These crevices were some of the hardest that I've worked. With the coarse quartz and rock that was in there, it was really hard to dodge around it and get the gold out of there. Okay, so I've spent most of the day down in under this little waterfall here, cleaned out what I could have, what hadn't been cleaned out by the other person that's been here. There was a little bit down in that deeper patch as well. Then the last probably hour and a half or so, I've just been working some crevices up in here. Got the tools over there. There's one nice crevice down in here that I'm still working on, and I've just gotten a bit cold and I'm a bit hungry, so I'm gonna have some lunch. But pretty good day so far. Okay, so I've moved on from that last spot. Did get a few more pieces of gold, just a few small pieces, and I thought I'll come upstream and see if I can find some more bedrock to work. But I've walked for another 500 meters or so, and it's just a lot of boulders and overburden, so I'm running out of time, so I'm probably gonna have to head back now. But I'll come here again for sure. It's good to have new gold on a new river. What a beautiful spot it is. Look at it. Okay, so we're back at home. Hope you guys have enjoyed the adventure today. I certainly did. Super stoked to have new gold on a new river like that. And I'll be heading back there, so we'll do a few more trips down there and see if we can't find some more. We'll do the weigh-in now and have a closer look at it, and we'll finish up this video. So thanks again for watching. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook if you're interested in joining me on there, and yeah, bye for now.